But this is the cycle we find ourselves in. First law of Trumpodynamics. Every action is met with a very not equal overreaction.
These pardons are sick. They are offensive. They are un-American.
This is one of the most egregious, despicable acts in American history.
This is textbook authoritarian takeover 101.
I knew I should have taken that class. And not majored in submissive liberal crying 101. Oh. Is it an abuse of pardon power? I don't know. But that is his constitutional power. Again, for some reason, we have given presidents the power of a king. And then we say, oh, by the way, like, with that power, you're not going to get all like kingly and shit on us, right?
Welcome to Narrative Soldier, and this is one of those moments where I finally get why the world loves America. Because just when one political side goes completely off the rails, there's still a comedian out there cutting through the noise with one joke that hits harder than 10 pundits. Same thing happened back home in Germany. Outrage, scandals, political drama. And then someone like Jon Stewart drops a one-liner that says more than most news anchors in 10 minutes. That's why we are watching this clip. A small masterpiece, humor as an emergency medicine for everyone already overdosing on politics. Let's start it.
The return to 1600 Trumpylvania Avenue was as disorienting and chaotic as I imagined. But then we had a weekend. Serenity now. And we can finally catch our breath, begin to move forward with intentionality. Namaste.
Friday night massacre.
Late Friday night purge. A chilling purge.
The purge.
Ah! Trump has ushered in the purge! I, for one, will take full advantage. Although, just in case I'm misinterpreting, what is this purge about exactly?
Breaking news, the mass firing of government agency watchdogs.
Trump fired at least 17 inspectors general.
No! He got rid of 17 inspectors general. That only leaves no one knows how many now. I have no idea. What Trump did violated the law. He can't just fire these people.
Title V, Section 403 of the U.S. Code, federal law, an inspector general may be removed by the president.
What? So what's the purge? What's the Why do I have an axe?
There is a specific law that requires notice, 30 days, and a statement of reasons, substantive and detailed rationale.
What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, apparently you can fire them, but you have to give them 30 days notice. Oh, so that's what we're upset about? No! You can do it, but not in that font! That's Hitler's font!
I gotta say, this is funny, but also kinda insane. I've been watching US content non-stop for weeks, and both sides, news, influencer, it's wild. Everyone living in their own reality. I'm from Germany, we are polarized too, but compared to this, we are toddlers. No offense, but when even the news lives in two parallel realities, how is anyone supposed to have a real conversation? Alright, enough ranting. Like, subscribe, and let's keep watching because, let's be honest, it's better to laugh than to scream.
Look, we are facing a deluge of these executive actions, and certainly we must be prepared for those most vulnerable to the consequences of these actions. But the "this is all fascist" argument has become almost a reflex for the left.
Donald Trump promised to be a dictator on day one, and he's carried that forward through the entire week.
5 days into this administration, the abuse is already rampant.
On a fascism scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being peak fascism, how would you rate Trump's first week?
Scale of Mussolini to the Holocaust. I would say it's not fascism. Do I not understand what fascism is? Republicans control the House, the Senate, the executive, and the judiciary. And just about every move that has been made till this point, we have granted them electorally. It's our f***ing fault. And the constant drum, yeah, it's just our fault. And the constant drumbeat of encroaching fascism will erode the credibility we will need if, hopefully if, and not when, it hits. But the truth is that for now, his most objectionable actions have taken place almost entirely within our designed democratic system. There was no authoritarian end run, no royal edicts. This shit happened to us as designed.
In Germany, we have got a party called the AfD, kind of our version of the far right. And honestly, I'm not trying to offend anyone here, but if every little disagreement is labeled fascism, don't be surprised when people stop listening. That's exactly how parties like the AfD gain support. Because the outrage gets so loud, it starts to feel fake. And when the left lose credibility, the right grows stronger. This isn't meant to provoke, just to observe what's happening. Anyways, that's for today. Thank you for watching. I will be back soon. Like, share, subscribe if you want. Let's see you next time. Ciao.